Hello. So it's been a little while since I've put out an actual content video, and the reason for that is because a lot of the jobs I've been getting on with haven't been really exciting. So I'm going to talk you through some of them, but I'm going to show you what the next bigger project is, which I've been working on the last few days. I'm going to get it done tonight and start getting water in it. So I'll spin you around and show you what's going on at the minute. So one of the jobs I've been working on is sorting these paths out. Still not 100% finished, nothing ever is, but a lot better, a lot safer to walk on, a lot tidier. And then if I show you in here, I've been changing this around as well. So for the people who remember, this had paddling pools in it. Obviously they're gone now, so we've got the small bath here, which wires still need sorting, but stone path. This pond is now heated, so some of the small sakai stuff is growing on in there. This net's been put over as a temporary measure because I had a little jumper, but what it done, it managed to jump into this vat that had about 2 inches of water in it, and I literally watched it jump, landed in the water, I scooped it up and got it back in. So for now this net's over it. As I keep saying, it's a work in progress, but it's getting there. These are now sitting at 25 degrees all the time, really good. Some of the auction fish in that one, nothing yet in that one, and again more of the small sakai from a different batch in this one here. So not a whole lot. This vat, Skag 68 picked it up for me. I need to jet wash it and give it a paint with some pond paint and get that painted black. So that's what's going to happen there. So yeah, so that's almost underway now. Getting better, everything's getting better. Well, look at that sky. While it's all about that sky, the weather around here has absolutely been up and down. So we're averaging 15, 16 degrees in the tunnel, and the water in the tunnel every day. Today I come home after being out for a few hours, checked it with the laser, and two of the ponds were sitting, the heated one was sitting at 27. The smallest one, which obviously being smaller, a lot less water, a lot easier to warm up, was sitting at 28. The back one was sitting at 22. So this one's sitting at 28, going from 15 yesterday or the day before to 28. It's quite a jump. So just keep an eye on your feeding when you're doing. Yeah, we want that weather. Yeah, you're getting growth in the warm weather and stuff, but you need to make sure your filters are keeping up with it and your fish can handle the amount of food you're chucking. So again, stone path all the way in. This liner, insulation and underlay is going into here. So there's a tiny leak in this. Whenever you fill it up to the top, it gets just underneath that black thing there. It takes days and days and days to get it down there, but there's a tiny leak in here somewhere. That was just a bit of crud from jet washing it down. I've done a short yesterday, you might have seen. So what I've done, I'm going to clean that up. I'm going to jet wash it into one corner, get in there, wipe it all down, get it all clean, make sure there's no water in it. Going to make sure it's bone dry, because I don't want the nasty water to turn full nasty underneath. So I'm going to make sure this is clean, get a towel and literally dry it properly, and then I'm going to work on putting the line in it. So hopefully I'm going to get the line in tonight. I've got a retrofit bottom drain, so that's going to go in here connected to an easy pod. Not going to be a whole lot of fish in here, but they are going to be on heat. I'm going to start pushing for growth and start growing some of these really high quality Japanese koi that I'm putting on the Koi Kichi auction. I'm going to start growing some on and getting some size on them. Not going to overstock, I never do. So I'll talk through that a little bit. One of the ways I help keep my fish healthy and keep my systems cleaner is I don't overstock them. It's very easy to take your filters to the maximum, take your ponds to the maximum by putting too many fish in, too much food in it, and then end up having problems. I don't do that. I keep I keep a decent stocking density, so there's enough fish in there to fight for the food, but not too much fish that you'd end up with ammonia spikes and pH crashes and stuff like that. You don't need to do that. You can really manage it a lot easier, make it a lot easier for everyone. Doesn't matter how much experience you've got, it takes one slip up and it can all go wrong. So that's my top tip, is to control your stocking densities. Now you can't ask me how many fish you should put in your pond, because that depends on your filtration, your pond, how often you do your maintenance, how much food you put in, how big the fish are. There's quite a lot that goes into it. Sorry, I've got sweat in me. It's absolutely boiling in this tunnel. So yeah, that comes down to you and your pond and your system. So you need to figure that out for yourself. Yeah, rule of thumb: keep checking your nitrite. See when they start to spike. Not reduce back a little bit on your food, but make sure food keeps going in to get them filters built up. Don't just start doing massive water changes and soft feeding, and a week later you're feeding massive again, and then there's a problem again, and it reoccurs. So you need to just learn to control your water. It's the easiest way to do it. Not understocking, but not overstocking. Don't overstock, don't overfeed. Feed a good amount of food for the right amount of fish. You won't have problems. Well, you shouldn't. So yeah, so that's that. This is what my job is for tonight. So I'll snap back in a little while and I'll show you that. Right, so as you can see, nice and empty, nice and clean, all jet washed. I got fed up with trying to get the water out and just sliced the liner, which has got the water out, and then I got me towel and I went round and wiped up all the excess and got rid of everything else. So it's, you know, dry as you're gonna get. Now I've got the underlay, I'm gonna get that in, get the liner in, and then hopefully get some water in by tonight. So 20 minutes later, underlay's in, liner is in, but obviously not going to stay like this. A lot of creases that need to come out, a lot of bagging that needs to be sorted. This pool is 3 meters by 3 meters by just under a meter high, so I worked it out to be 5 by 5, but because I wanted to make sure I had enough overlay, I got 6 by 6. In hindsight now, 6 by 6 is too big. There's a lot of slack. Not the end of the world, but it's just making it that little bit harder to get the liner neat. But so what I'm doing is I'm getting some water in. The weight of the water will start to disperse around it, and it'll help me get the shape of the liner, and then I'll get some nice neat pleats up the side. Probably not going to be done today, but I'll get as far as I can get. Right, so not perfect, not yet. Needs more messing with to get it tighter, but as I go through, as the water fills up, I'll just get it tighter and tighter. But as you can see, the pleats are in, well, pretty much in. The lights are there, needs tidying up. But what I'll do is I'll just slowly add more water, tidy it up and so on until it's right. There's going to be a retrofit bottom drain in here running onto an easy pod here, and probably gonna have a moving bed or something. Yeah, I think I really want to put a moving bed on here. So yeah, I'm going to figure that out, my filtration out. No fish are going in here yet, so as you see, it's not decoordinated. By the time there's any fish going in here, this water will be perfectly ready. This water now is for getting the liner in, and that's it. So yeah. So yet again, I am absolutely blowing. These tunnels are so hot. I'm going to end the video here. I appreciate everyone who likes, appreciate everyone who has subscribed recently. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. There's so much more coming on. Big news as well. Working from home potentially isn't working out, so yeah, make it that what you will. But there will be big news coming at some point. So yeah, things are happening, always happening, and never stop. Just because I haven't been doing videos doesn't mean there's not stuff going on behind the scenes. I'm going to carry on getting this ready, and I'll catch you all next time. Thanks for watching.